Everything is earned, not given. Like, I'm not just gonna be given millions of views on my videos, right? I'm gonna earn them from the content that I'm making, and hopefully I'm putting out good content that's relatable to the gaming community and people in general. But it's not gonna be given to me, it's gonna be earned. So I am working my way to earning those viewers, earning those subscribers, and I know this.
Transmission received. Authorization granted. Welcome to the video.
What's up, dreamers? I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, or had a fantastic day, depending on where you are in the world. And I have to let you know that you are awesome. Welcome to Driving and Vibing, and welcome back to the OG Driving and Vibing vehicle. What is the vibe today? What do we want to talk about? It's a new year, so I think it's fitting to talk about, kind of achieving some goals of ours, achieving what we would feel as though is success. Success being a broad term. Everybody's version of success is different. I find success, being happiness and wellness. And I know there's some people that find success in financial success and other aspects of life, okay? So we're talking about just kind of achieving goals. And the first thing I want to say, and the biggest point, and I can't stress this enough. I'm stuttering, and this is how important I think this is that nothing is ever given. Everything is always earned. No matter what it is in the world, nothing is given. Everything is earned. No matter how much you feel like or think it's going to be given, or how long you wait for something. Typically, everything is given. Everything is earned, not given. Okay? And I think this is a very, 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 very important thing to understand here. And I'll tell you why. And I will start with a story. When I was in my younger years, growing up through my teenage years and a little bit into my 20s, I would say like early 20s, I used to think the opposite. I used to wait, like, I want this, I want to do this, I want to do that, or I would like this to happen, like that to happen. And I would never pursue any of it. I kind of just, I pursued it very minimally and kind of waited more for the perfect opportunity to arise. And I have to say that, getting older and realizing this is very important, but that doesn't happen. Like, you can't, let's say I want to, like, just making these videos. I've been wanting to make the videos for many years. I think I've already said this before in another video. For many, I would say many years. It was a couple of years that I wanted to make videos and, start giving my information out there and helping people and giving tips and tricks and, making these videos. And I wanted to do that for a couple of years, but I was waiting for the right moment to do it. And, there is no right moment. The right moment is the best moment, and the correct moment is always now. It's now. There never is a right moment for anything. So I kind of I was using fear as an excuse to wait. And fear is a powerful motivator to not do things. And I feel as though, and I'm sure some people can relate, fear holds people back from the things they would like to do. And 9 times out of 10, the fears are irrational. Like, the mind is very good at making up irrational reasons for why this fear is realistic and should be the reason for why you don't start. And I'll give you an example. Again, the videos I wanted to make, one of the fears of mine was, what if people don't like the content? And I've already been getting views, so I know there are some people who like the content. There's always, of course, going to be people who do not like the content. And I also thought to myself, what if the content's not perfect? Well, I got past that. Like, that was a fear of mine. But then I started to realize that the more I learned about YouTube, of course I taught myself, or I started learning about this and stuff, and video editing and video making and all this stuff. There is no perfect. Like, even the even the best creators in the world don't have perfect videos. There's always some sort of quote unquote flaw. So it was just you're always your harshest critic, right? So thinking all of this and letting fear control me, I got these videos out. I pushed past my fear. I got these videos out. I stopped thinking that, I had to wait for a perfect time, and I just started doing it. And the videos are getting better already, and I'm getting more viewers. Like, I don't have millions of views, or I don't have millions of subscribers, but that's okay to me. I genuinely enjoy the content, and that's what should have been the motivating driver here for the goal of getting videos out and starting my YouTube channel, was the fact that I genuinely enjoy making these videos, talking about health and wellness, helping people out, giving tips and tricks, answering any questions that might come in. I love doing that. I love talking health and wellness. I love knowing that I could be positively impacting even just one person through my videos. And that is the motivator that should be used to proceed forward in your journey for achieving goals or success. And I feel like a lot of people use fear instead. So getting past that fear and kind of moving forward with that is one of the biggest things that you can do. And it's a new year, so let's work on, obviously you would want to not, there are some aspects that you will want to take that with a grain of salt. That's how I want to say that. Take that with a grain of salt, but let's push past the fear, get out of our comfort zone. That was another thing. I was stuck in my comfort zone because some of the videos, like this, just chit-chatting in front of a camera, I can do that. I streamed for many years, but other videos where it's more organized and stuff, I'm not the best at. So that was my biggest worry. But it turns out I'm getting good feedback. It's turning out okay. So just push past. Another thing I want to say, this is probably, I can't even say this is the second most important. I think they're both tied, is that, again, everything is earned, not given. Like, I'm not just going to be given millions of views on my videos, right? I'm going to earn them from the content that I'm making, and hopefully I'm putting out good content that's relatable to the gaming community and people in general. But it's not going to be given to me. It's going to be earned. So I am working my way to earning those viewers, earning those subscribers, and I know this. There's a lot of people that I talk to that they want to get healthy, they want to start moving, they want to start doing this and doing that. And there are also times where I'm asked questions in regards to, setting up programs and all this and that. And I've done this before. I spent time to help people, and it's me helping them is only 10% of the equation. You have to want to do it yourself. If you are not motivated, or you do not have the drive, or you're not willing to push out of your comfort zone or push past some of your fear, you're going to have a significantly harder time, if any, kind of like success there moving forward. If you get stuck in a fear zone, or you refuse to push out of your comfort zone, you might never even proceed forward in your wellness journey, if that's what you're doing, or your goals, or achieving your goals, or your journey of success, wherever that may lead you. You have to do it for yourself, not for anybody else. A lot of people start these wellness journeys, I'm going to use this as an example, or start career paths because other people tell them to do it. If that's not what you want, there's not going to be very authentic motivation behind that. It's not really going to help you out. So do it for yourself. You have to want to do these things. You have to want to move forward. You have to want to better yourself. There's too many people in the world that are stuck in their comfort zone. I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, because I get stuck in comfort zones, but I actively work to push past them. We're stopping in the middle of the road. I love this. I actively work to push past them. But there's too many people that are just sitting in comfort zones and are, their mood is being negatively impacted because they're not pushing forward. They're not getting out and doing new experiences. They're not asking questions. They're not putting themselves out there. Like, I try to put myself out there now. I've learned about comfort zone early in my wellness, health and wellness journey, not career. And I try to put myself out there and push past comfort zones that I know I'm specifically sitting in, so I can grow as a person, so I can work on bettering myself and my overall wellness, and build a better mindset, a stronger, more positive mindset. So I wanted to talk about all of this. I think it's very important, especially going into the new year. I want everybody to achieve their goals. I want everybody to achieve maximum health and maximum gaming performance. So there's that. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button. It greatly helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this. If you have any tips or tricks of, kind of getting into those mindsets, pushing past any fear, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear those. And I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.